Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pinktron. I am Brett Robinson, and I'm joined today by John Keenan. John, what are you drinking?
In honor of all the North American celebrations this weekend, I've got some creamy root beer, sarsaparilla.
Oh, nice. That sounds very refreshing. We also have Chris Greenland. Chris, what are you drinking?
Yeah, fiscal New Year's resolution. I'm trying this kombucha thing, so I've got a pineapple peach kombucha just for fun.
Nice.
And this is like a thing you've been drinking regularly since New Year's?
Uh, Fiscal New Year's, July 1.
Fiscal New Year's resolution. Got
Way
it.
to
Got
go.
it.
We
All
call
right.
that Canada Day.
Yeah.
All right. We also have that's Craig Martin. Craig, what are you drinking?
I have a Moosehead grapefruit radler,
Oh, yeah, that sounds
pamplemousse.
good.
Um, so yeah, good summer drink. It is
With a fun
hot here
Canada Leaf
today.
can.
It is hot here today.
And we also have with us Steph at Jen. Steph, what are you drinking?
I'm having some lemon flavored sparkling water.
Nice. And I have an orange cream soda, sparkling water as well. I don't know. It's fruity and bubbly. And speaking of things that you would only do if you're a little bit loopy and fruity, this week's this week's herd summer racing is on Peaky Pave in France. 30.6 kilometers with a butt ton of segments. Three of you raced it, John, Chris, Craig. What do you think?
Bah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in shape to go up both sides of Pity KOM right now in anger.
In anger.
Yeah, this
How
is probably the first time I think I've beat you, Craig, and it's all because of your training.
Uh, I sprinted not too bad.
Yeah, you did sprint great. Yeah, that front group, they did not, that was not a relaxing stroll in the park from the get-go. Like usually there's that little surge at the beginning and then everybody kind of settles and we wait till that first sprint and these guys were having none of that, at least in the C group.
Um, I don't know. I didn't think it was too bad. I
It
mean,
wasn't too bad, I guess, until after that first sprint. And then they just didn't, it seemed unrelenting. They just kept going.
yeah. So it seemed like there was a couple of guys in that group who really wanted to keep the split. So there was a split after the first sprint, and there was a
Yeah.
group of about 12, and there was a couple people in that group that seemed to want to keep the front group that size. And I think that's what seemed to do it. And then they hit the backside of Petit KOM hard.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then having that all lightweight young kid in there drive the pace on the backside of TKOM just through no fault of his own other than being 31 kilograms and being able to go up it quickly. People have just chased to get on his wheel, and that just blew everything up, I think, more than it would have if we didn't have, I guess, if we were more weight equivalent across the group. But that was sort of a fatal split there that I know I did not survive that. I went backwards there.
Yeah.
And from there, you're just like hunting for wheels and useful bodies to draft off of and functional groups. Like I hooked on with a couple of big watt D's for Balon, which was fine. Got me some points there. Yeah, you're hunting for company after that.
Hmm.
Yeah. I was in
But
a
it's a
group.
long race. It's a long race. It's a lot of segments. There's on paper there's a big gap between segment one and segment two, but that's where you go over the backside of petite, and that anything can happen depending on your group slash race dynamics at that point, I guess.
Yeah. So I was with that second big group of C's. So I was with John, I think, when we hit Bellon. And
Yep.
I timed it badly. and I did the whole
Perfect.
sprint in the wind.
Great.
So
I watched your stream. You went, I think, 100 meters before the sprint started, and the sprint was 300 meters. Was gutsy.
well, that's the
You
right
still
way to
Still
got
do
took
it.
second.
Yeah, I
still got
mean that's the
second
right
on
way to hit the
Still took
velocity.
sprint.
second.
I was expecting somebody else to be sprinting.
What
You
was
never
the
know.
what was the ratio of people who knew what they were doing to people who clearly didn't?
It seemed it was mostly people that knew what they were doing. There was the kid who
Yeah, it
just
was pretty
rode
high.
away,
Yeah.
but I think that's just what he can do, not knowing what the race was.
Although I noticed he didn't finish that high. Like he won PTKOM by like 45 seconds.
Well, and he
But he
won the
wasn't.
race by a whole bunch too. But I mean,
He was first across the line, but he didn't get the most points. Yeah.
no, no, but
The
He won
classic uh, people doing their own race in a points race.
Yeah, the only
There was
other
lots of discussion
thing
at
when he
the
placed
beginning, as
was
there often is discussion, and I think everyone was at least it was explained to them what the rules were.
yeah, I mean, some people might not have been reading it, but it was explained to everyone. Dan Manello was great for that, actually.
Yeah.
62 riders. That's a good race.
Yeah, no, it was good because we were 21 Bs on Zwift Power or 21 Cs on Zwift Power, 26 Bs, and then yeah, A and D were smaller, unfortunately, but
Yeah, only 4 A's. Our good friend uh scorekeeper got it. D's
yeah.
11 D's though. That's not bad.
No, it's
Yeah.
11
not.
D's is a 11 D's is a race.
Yep.
And like there was a lot of them between 58. Like there was one guy who was way off the front. There's a bunch between 58, 30, and like 102, which they were probably together a lot of the race.
Yep.
Yeah, Bill and Brian March were in there, and they stick together.
Yeah. Yeah, so they caught up to that McManus character. So McManus was riding with me for a bit, but Bill and Brian caught him on the hill, I think. Or Bill did, Brian was 30 seconds behind, but they were a minute behind before the hill, I think.
And I would think the overall strategy here is not to like go full murder on that climb, like just do enough to finish close to the front. Because there's a lot of racing after that climb.
Well, yeah, it's just positioning because
Yeah, it's positioning. Yeah.
because
Get in a group,
that first
down.
climb's not scored too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not scored, so you have to see tactically. You want to keep with a group, a bigger group. You can use for the upcoming segments to have some bodies to sprint to or pass off, and then so that last KOM is just everything you have till the finish line.
Yeah. Bike choice, fastest all rounder.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I
I
went.
saw some good.
Yeah, so I mean
I
that
was gonna
depends.
say, did you guys put discs on?
I did not.
I didn't. I think Stuart Evans had a disc on. I saw.
I probably should have. I was so bad on the climbs it wouldn't have made a difference.
Right.
Yeah, I'd probably use those new red things I've got. Whatever.
Yeah, so I used the white
Oh,
ones, but yes.
Then the Prince and Wakes ones, the red and the normal color. Basically, they're the same, just
They're
it's
my new
different
favorite
color.
wheels. They have supplanted my my rainbow discs as my new favorite wheels.
Hmm. Oh, it
Okay,
leveled up to
any other
100 in the
tips?
middle of the race. That was exciting.
Woo!
Confusing. It looked,
Oh, was that you? I saw the 100, but I didn't really see who it was.
didn't even know I was that close. So
Congrats. Level 100's
yeah,
wicked. That's good.
yeah, got those fancy socks now. Gotta put those
Woohoo.
on.
I annoyed people handing out confetti ride-ons for like, probably until last week or whatever. Then I put the electric ones on for whatever reason.
Right.
Oh, which like sidebar, that electric post challenge, like I know I'm not riding that much, but that thing takes friggin' forever.
It
Yep.
does.
Like I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
worse than the Alp one or Everest,
It is.
whatever
No, that one
superstar
is
one.
longer than the Tron. Yeah.
I feel I'll do like a something like HSRL, which you think like sprints and stuff. I should move the needle in this thing. It's like moved 0.3%. It's
Yeah,
like, oh
nothing.
no, this is gonna take 1,000 rides.
Yeah, but it's essentially you get 1 point for like if you do an hour at 2 watts per kilo, you get 2 points. So yeah, that's basically essentially it.
Yeah, maybe I need to adjust my FTP back to fat and lazy.
Well, your FTP doesn't matter because it is actually on watts per kilogram, not on time and zones.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just pure watts per kilo. Yeah, it's 1 watt per kilo for an hour gets you 1 point essentially. So then goes up.
Got it. I thought,
Well,
yeah, I thought you could get more points if you were like doing hard efforts. Like if you did like or 30 minutes at 3 or something, then you'd get like the same
Yeah.
amount
So
of
your
points.
30 minutes at 3 is more than 30 minutes at 2,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's
Okay.
all on time at watts per kilogram. Yeah.
yeah, there's still a long. Incrementing till level 90, so I've still a bit to go before I hit 100. But
Good, good. All right. I think that's it. Anything else on HSRL? I think just get out, get a race in.
Yeah.
Time looks like on sub an hour for almost everybody. Like C's were all under an hour.
yeah,
D's were around an hour.
yeah,
So if you're a little on the slower C or D, you might be over an hour. Everyone else will be under an hour.
yeah,
I
it's
was
pure
over an
flat.
hour.
Or if you're training for BMX, you might be over an hour.
Yeah, it's pure flat, and then outside of the let's say between 5 and 10 minutes or so, 2 times between 5 and 10 minutes for the two climbs.
You would have been under an hour because you would have been more than 2 minutes delayed from the D's, right?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Elapsed time, I was just under an hour. Yeah.
See, I was
Think of all the
mediocre,
things you could have done in an hour besides this.
This was good.
How you would have
All
felt
right.
after that.
Oh, feels so good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Herd beginner, Steph. We got a herd beginner route this week.
Yeah, it's also France themed 2 laps for all the bands on Croissant, which is the loop with the 3 sprints essentially.
But if you are listening to this and you're new and you're going to do herd beginner, just remember that it is not points on your race. It is just scratch at the finish line. Don't have to worry about those segments. But this route is, I guess it's a little lumpy at the
Yeah,
day sprint.
it's for the almost 22 kilometers. It's 122 meters of elevation, so not that much, but rolly at times.
So be aware that
And indeed, the finishes at the Dodan sprints, it's slightly uphill. So yeah,
so it's a little uphill and an uphill finish. So yeah, good.
yeah,
So be sure to if you're a newbie and you're getting into this, be sure you stick with that um those climbs. There's a potential to get dropped there. Fastest all around bike though. I wouldn't worry about climb or anything like that. Lots of flat.
no.
Okay. And I think that's all herd racing this week.
Yep.
All right, we'll go to cut.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we'll go to the news. I think, I mean, listen, we can talk about bikes and stuff, but that I don't know. There's new bikes. They seem to release new bikes all the time now. I don't know what happened, but it seems like we can get a new bike every week in Zwift. I think the more
It's,
interesting,
I think it's maybe it's because of it's almost Tour de France season. Be bikes getting introduced. I don't know.
could be.
I have no clue.
Marketing partnerships.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that as well.
Think the real news though, the most interesting, I think the two most interesting things are one, uh, it's been posted on Zwift that the Montmartre expansion of the Paris map will open on July 6th. There's a post from friend of the pod, James Bailey, not associated with the herd, for the one guy who was complaining on Facebook about herd events, by the way. James is not running our events, just so it's clear.
He might have stolen
Has not
ideas
been for
from
some
it.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, but in any event, he did post in the Zwift chat, that was Zwift her riders chat, that the new expansion in Paris with the Montmartre climb will be available on July 6th. So look this week for that Paris, France thing to get exposed. And you could see, if you look at the calendar for the guest world, it's like Paris and France are available all month in July, which is also like a Tour de France
Yeah,
thing,
which is expected.
but yeah, we don't have any information that I've seen anyway, but what the new, like if there's new routes in Paris, which will also be kind of cool because there'll be some
Yeah,
racing routes, I think that'll be really good in there with that in.
yeah.
And
There is a post in for the schedule for the July TTT club, and there are the names of some new routes in it, but there's no detail on what it is. Swift Insider or nothing has it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the Paris routes are really good. They're for racing, but because there's only the two routes, we don't use them all that much.
Yeah, the new route, the older routes are good. Like I've done plenty of races on them. They're good, but I think adding that Montmartre climb will make them even more interesting for racing. Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little jog in there. It's kind of like a leg snapper a little bit, but not quite as steep and a little longer. So it's just a little different kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Good.
how many kilometers do we think it's going to be between the existing map and the climb?
So all I've really got is there's some guy posted on his website, Nathan Craig. I don't know anything about this guy, but he stole some clips from a YouTube video from some guy called Old Napalm, and he put it up. And just my best guess is it looks like it's 1 or 2 kilometers really only from
Okay.
getting over there. And then he's got that the segment is 600 meters at 4.7%. So that'll be fun to mix in.
Yeah.
So that's always good. New roads is good, and like we've been saying, I think at least since the Olympics in Paris, that would be the best. Well, listen, other than connecting the France map to Paris, let's be clear, that would be the best expansion of the Paris and France maps.
Yeah.
But as a second order option, adding a little Montmartre expansion to the Paris route, like, is great. That was a super fun thing to watch in the Olympics, and I think it'll be super fun to race in Zwift or ride if you don't race. And then I think the
Yeah,
only
and
other
even,
news. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, and even if it's not that many kilometers, let's say 5 to 10 kilometers, depending how if it's purely an extra loop or something, but we've seen it with the France map, for instance, Peaky Points. It was essentially also maybe 6 or 7 kilometers. It wasn't much, those two segments, but yeah, that's we discussed. It broadened, it opened up the France map. So
And then the real question, will it have the strange dancing eggs like the New York expansions? But
Dancing croissants.
something.
Dancing croissant. Yeah,
Does
I'm into that.
do France have like famous people that hang out? Like, does the devil guy come and hang out at Montmartre? That would be kind of
Oh
funny,
yeah.
actually, right outside the church.
Yeah.
And then I think the other kind of biggest news is the new Zwift Summer Challenge is the indoor outdoor challenge, 1,000 kilometers by September 30.
What? I've not seen this. What is this?
So
Uh,
the Zwift is a new challenge. Yeah, it's basically cover a total of 1,000 kilometers by riding or running by between July 1st and September 30.
And you can do it both, as the name expands. You, if you're Strava or whatever connected with your with Swift, it also both counts your indoor as outdoor kilometers. And and every 250 kilometers you get some unlocks. After 250 kilometers, so 1/4, you get 100k drops. 500 kilometers, an exclusive cap, and 20% off Morton products if you want to use that. 750 kilometers, 5k experience in XP, and then 100 kilometers in-game kit, and a separate 20% discount of Morton project entry for a chance to win an unforgettable trip to the Let Up the Tour 2020, in fair lodging, and an $100 Morton gift card.
That's nice.
Um,
Okay. Is this doable? We have 3 months to do 100K. 333 a month.
1,000K.
Sorry,
1,000.
1,000K. All right, so 333 a month.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible running.
Yeah, I think it's very doable.
Not for me, Craig.
Yeah, if the trick is you have to have your outdoor rides synced through Garmin, Wahoo, or Hammerhead, which
Yes,
it's curious that it doesn't
Yeah.
say from Strava, but I guess because you can just edit your Strava basically.
I think so. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
So
copy and upload any old GPX, or there's all kinds of things you can do with
yeah,
Strava.
which just reminds me that I did park run on July 1st, so I guess I didn't get that 5K. I just did it in Strava. I didn't take
Yeah.
my Garmin with me.
And it also depends when you did it, because it started on July 1st, but I think it's somewhere when Zwift it's from a certain date, a certain hour in US time that it counts. Whatever. Because people were again complaining, well, it didn't lock my kilometers so on July 1st, because they did it before that time when the challenge started. So whatever.
Well, if I miss it by 5K, I'll consider it well done.
Yeah. With a bit of luck, as we explained before, in our pre-chat, that should normally, with now summer going around, should be doable in around a month. But yeah, for me at
It's
least.
up to like 85K a week, right? If you're
Yeah.
logging it consistently over 3 months.
Yeah,
Sounds right.
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right. Are we all going to be able to do this? I think I can do this.
It's good. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, like I should be doing that in any event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should accidentally get this.
So it'll probably be a little tight for me because it'll be
you'll
in
on
2
an
months.
airplane for like 4 days of it.
Yeah, basically. But
wear-
it's still doable because I've got all of August and September. So yeah, if I am training at all, I should be fine.
Do you wear a Garmin when you BMX?
Yes. It's not going to add much.
Yeah.
Every 500 meters counts, right? Is that about how long BMX is? 500 meters? Seems about right.
Yeah, thereabouts. A little less.
A little less. Okay, you got warm-up runs, you got practice runs.
Yeah.
Each day you're gonna get like 5K. No sweat.
Probably not.
Just wear it while you're riding around the site, getting into
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Good. Do we like this idea of like mixing indoor outdoor during the summer? Like we're all North Hemisphere people over here, so it is summer for us. Is this do we like the whole indoor outdoor thing? I've never really worried about Zwift tracking my outdoor stuff at all until now, so but it's a good thing to keep motivated on Zwift a little. I'm
Yeah.
always sort of a little on Zwift in the summer anyway, but
I mean, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I don't know. It might be an extra little push if I am close the last half of September.
Only problem I've had with the outdoor riding is the local street quality is so craptastic that my Garmin thinks I've fallen.
Yes.
I I pull up to stop signs a couple times, and then my watch starts going. "Rrrt, rrrt, rrrt, rrrt." We're
Yeah.
gonna text your emergency contact. Like, no, no, that's just the road.
Yeah,
I got a new dropper post into my mountain bike. It seems to seize every winter for whatever reason, so I put a new dropper post in, so I can hopefully get out on my mountain bike and get some of these in.
Yeah,
Nice.
As soon as the weather stops being wet,
Oh,
yeah.
it's like say we like I'm a bit of a fair weather person, fair enough, whatever. You can ride in the rain, except for like not mountain biking, like you just wreck the trails. Like it's just not good etiquette.
Mhm.
to me,
All
this
right.
kind of signals that they're leaning into that continued one-stop shop for everything fitness and training related, right? For people, it's not just indoor garage shed restricted anymore. They want to loop in tracking on your outdoor stuff. Um, couple
I
that with next up, and you your mileage may vary. In my
yeah,
experience,
I
but
would
next up
say
has
what
been
they're trying
garbage.
to do is stay motivated and give people credit for what they're doing more than I think it's just to try and keep people on Zwift part-time rather than on or
Yeah,
off.
Mm,
Yeah, I think they just want you to keep checking Zwift, right? Like as
yeah,
long as you're
Hmm.
thinking about Zwift and checking Zwift, then
Yep.
in the fall when the weather gets bad, then you'll think about logging back into Zwift and be sticky with it as opposed to
you're conditioned.
signing up with I don't know, Wahoo or I can't remember my is it no, I can't
Whatever
remember.
else.
Zwift
Yeah.
Uncovered Ruby, right? That's the one that Zwift bought.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
so instead of signing up with my whoosh.
yeah.
okay, yeah, this is fine. It's another way to get a dopamine hit by seeing the number go up. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Cool, cool. All right. I think that brings us to I think are we gonna do show and tell, Craig?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess it's a little bit of yeah, showing off and complaint. So I bought myself some carbon rims. I painted them obnoxiously red for to go with my Canada kit, but I've got some outstanding hubs to put in them. But my spokes are currently in Atlanta, and hopefully I get them before I fly to Australia.
Is it all red? Do you have like red metallic hubs and red metallic
No, so it's
spokes?
I just got the spokes. I ordered some, and then those went horribly, horribly wrong, and I had to order from Pro Wheel Builder well, less than a month ago. But then they did. I had to email like, hey, you're gonna send these to me? I want them for this day. And like, let me look into it. Anyway, they're sending them.
Oh
They
man.
sent them right after they looked into it. So props to them. But because it's kind of a weird product in that I was looking for double butted spokes in a weird length for a 36 spoke 3 cross 24-inch wheel.
that's pretty short, probably.
uh yeah, well,
On the
it's
short end for double
yeah,
butted.
yeah. So anyway, kind of a weird, looking for a weird thing, and they've got it, so good for them. But anyway, hopefully I get those wheels built. If not, the wheels I have are fine, really. But might as well go for something a little fancy.
Cool, cool. And then know, we didn't talk about in advances. We didn't talk about around the horn.
We did not.
Should we just do like what else you been riding? What else you been riding or running?
No,
Steph, you
I
went outside today. What else you been doing?
Uh, Riding outside, doing a lot of racing. Recently started doing TTs.
Outdoor TTs or just indoor ones?
No. There's ATTs on
Oh,
the Zwift.
TTTs. Oh, good, good,
Yeah.
good. Craig, you've been training for BMX. You leave in like 2 weeks, less than that.
next Saturday
Next Saturday, a
in
week.
a week, I'm gone, and I will leave Saturday morning and get there Monday morning.
Ouch.
But on the
Nice.
way back, I arrive in Vancouver before I leave Brisbane, so it all works out.
I haven't done that much international travel. I could say like when I went to Europe over Christmas on the way back, I'm like, um, jet lag's not so bad. Sleeps for 20 hours. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
Uh, John, you posted about you did like an outdoor race.
I did, yeah. So our Northwest Regionals happened over last weekend for Masters rowers, and I raced in 5 races, and took home 3 medals, one of each. So I was really happy.
Oh, it's awesome. Congrats.
That's great. Chris, what you been riding?
Not much. I've been riding a crazy work travel schedule. So I've been week on and then a week where I barely even touched the bike at all. But it is Chasing Yellow Eve to all who celebrate. So I'm going to try to do as much of Chasing Yellow starting tomorrow as I can and just use that as a extended spirited training block just to get the volume back up. Um, no real intentions on being super competitive this year on that. Weight's a little up, volume's a little down coming into it, but I did go down a category thanks to both of those factors, and I'm riding that in D with the current velo numbers. So that will be fun. Good way to spend most of the month of July on Chasing Yellow with some herd friends doing that.
I
And
should
they do like
I
the rest day is the same day as the tour rest day and everything.
Yeah, for this one, it fully mimics all 21 stages, same day. Obviously, not the same length, but kind of the same spirit of whatever
Yeah.
that date stage is, flat, rolly, climby,
TT.
TT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
actually have an eCrow account. I should probably get in to do some of these too.
Probably should, Brent. I didn't want to say it, but
Oh, I've been bad. I signed up for eCrow and then I was just the schedule was just the hardest thing.
yeah.
It's so early the first one, and then the other ones are like, well, I'm coaching or
Yeah,
working.
Yeah.
there's a bit of a gap, I think, for North American, West Coast North American especially. Like,
Yeah.
but
Like
hey,
there's lots. I can't say they don't put enough. Like it's not like they don't do enough. They have lots
yeah.
of times. It's just my unique schedule for the spring is not conducive to this type of thing.
Yeah. I
I
signed
definitely
up for
wouldn't be able to finish
Acro.
it.
I did a couple of the classics, and what else did I did something else too. I think I did one or
Green and
Yeah,
pink.
in it at the start of the year, you did
just a couple.
mini to down under stage race. I think at the beginning
Yes,
of
I
the
did
year.
that. Yeah, so I did that
Uh,
one. Then I did a couple. Yeah, chasing Bianchi, one stage of chasing Dessert. But the whole thought was, I'm not really going to do much, but I'll probably try and do chasing red. So,
all right, gotta hold you to that.
you should.
But I can get maybe this weekend, and I have nothing this weekend, so maybe I'll start with a TTT. It's always a good way to start. Or not a TTT, TT. Pardon me. All right, and me, yeah, I've been kind of slacking. I was pretty good about getting at least one ride a weekend to the last couple weeks, but I've started running more again, and I did PB my 5K park run this week.
Woo.
Wow.
All-time in park run. Not my all-time
Yes.
5K PB, but since I
Okay.
started doing park runs in 2023, it was my all-time park run PB. So whatever.
How does park run work,
Something.
Brent? Is it like a group run, or you're just running a route that the group runs regularly?
No, it's like it's set up like
The
you
big group,
It's a race.
the race?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
those at the front are
race-ish.
kind of racy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
low-key race, but it's a race.
Exactly. It's very
Yeah.
low key. So you sign up and you just get like you get a profile, and then that profile has like a QR code on it, right? And you just show up. You don't have to sign up or anything. You just show up.
Okay.
And then they'll do like a little briefing about 15 minutes. So if you're going to your first one, go to the briefing and they do a little thing. And anyone who's like done 10 or this is their 10th one, they get a little clap, and it's very
Mm.
nice. And all the volunteers are lovely. And then
Nice.
you line up, they tell you what the route is, you run your 5K, you get back, they hand you a little scan thing, you scan it in, you scan your little barcode, you get your time,
Oh,
and then you get a little thing at the end that tells you how you're doing, and you tracks all your different park runs. And like
fun.
people like try and track to get like 10 different locations and
Yeah.
like 50 park runs, like you see people out there, they're in their 50 park run shirt because they've done it 50 weeks, 50 park runs wherever across the world, which is always cool.
Wow.
So, but
Huh.
it's really like it's super good positivity, super low commitment, right? You don't have to sign up, you just show up anytime and you just look up. There's park runs all over the world. So you just, if you see there's one in your neighborhood, like I've tried to do multiple ones that are just the way I've just never quite been able to get like the schedule and the location everything to quite line up for when I'm
Yeah.
away somewhere Saturday morning. But yeah, you just show up, you go run 5K, scan your thing in, you hang out with some cool people. Like my one on Saturday, all the guys who race triathlons and stuff are usually around, so we all kind of give each other a high five and good job. And it's very, very cool. Do recommend.
All right. I'll have to check it out.
Yep. I know, Chris,
Yeah,
you don't
I've-
recommend any running, but
I've been kind of park run curious. I've never done one. But yeah, no, it's on my list of
Yeah,
things to do.
I looked
I
it up.
just
I think
as-
there's only a couple around here, but yeah, I mean, I can go to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always surprised they're not more like all over. Like sometimes I'm in places, I'm like, I can't believe there's not a park run here. But
Yeah.
the one in my town is like I can make it. I know I can make it there in 4 minutes. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Right. That's
If I
a big, that's a
Yeah.
huge advantage. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I
If
think
I
you
walk, it's
need
like 8.
you need somebody into it to organize.
Yes.
It's a commitment to be the driving force behind it, and I think that's why they're not places, not for any other reason.
I think that's very true. I think that's very true. It does take the guy and his daughter who started it here were super into it. They were from, so it started in the UK. They were from the UK. So they had parkrun where they were from. They were
Mhm.
into it and they had moved here and they're like, oh, we should get parkrun. So they started it up. And then once you get the critical mass, then it picks up because you do need about 5 or 6 volunteers, right? Just to
Yep.
someone who's a little more experienced to be the marshal and a person to like take the time and someone to be like the trail person to like, there's always someone at the end, right? Making sure they know when the last person's off, that type of thing.
Yeah. And none of those jobs are really hard. You just get it. Some of them you got to know what's going on.
For sure. All right. Well, I think on that note, we'll say thank you to John Keenan. Thank you to Craig Martin. Thank you to Steph Jen. Thank you to Chris Greenland. Thank you to everybody doing herd races at home. Enjoy your races this weekend, everybody. Moo and good night.
Do.
The Pink Tron podcast is a production of the Herd Racing League. All nonsense is our own. Thank you to Gavin Ions for the theme music. Moo and Ride On.